Growing the Baldhead Mustard this year in the garden for the first time was a huge success. While I only had a few seeds and I didn't grow very many, the ones that did grow grew very well, and the food that they produced tasted really good. So I definitely want to grow more of these next year. However, in order to do that, I have to collect the seeds. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to go through how I'm going to save some of these plants for over the winter so that they can produce seed, hopefully, in the spring of 2024. So I also noticed something interesting about this Baldhead Mustard. So what we have here are some of the Baldhead turnips, or Baldhead mustard. What we're going to do is we're going to dig up some of these and we're going to transplant them into one of the cold frames. We're just going to pick a few of these, some small ones, some larger ones, kind of see, you know, which ones might do better. I may leave some out here too to overwinter, and then the rest of them I'll just harvest. But the ones in the cold frame, I just want to make sure that I can get some seeds for next year and then plant more in the fall, because these guys did pretty well, so overall. Just going to try to transplant like a whole clump, that way I don't disturb the roots so much. So this could be a sign of some vole or mouse damage right near the base of the plant. Just a little bit of chewing. Might not be too big of a deal, but it could become a more prized food source as the winter sets in. So that might be something to watch for. Alright, so just to close this video out, what we have here is, this is the Baldhead Mustard that I had planted in here a couple of months ago. As you can see, these plants have like fully leafed out. And, you know, it's the end of December. They're looking pretty good. This is a black Spanish radish. That's why it looks a little bit different than the other plants in here. And that's an onion plant there. And so it is about the end of December, heading into January, and it's been a pretty mild winter so far. We'll see what happens in January and February. That's the time when we would usually get hit with, you know, a full onslaught of winter weather. But it's raining today. As you can see, this part of the cold frame is wet from the rain, but back here, it is dry. And so I just make sure that I keep this edge watered adequately when it gets warm enough, so that these plants do not dehydrate and die. So it's important to, you know, always keep tabs on that, and make sure that the soil isn't like bone dry or anything like that. Alright, so as a frame of reference, the Baldhead Mustard plants that I had left out here, not in the cold frame, these are just out in the open outside. You can kind of tell the leaves are a little bit lighter, right? They're more yellow. The plants don't look quite as large and as happy. It remains to be seen if they'll survive the winter. This winter, again, has been pretty mild so far. But they're certainly not too happy about the current weather conditions, but we'll see if they make it through the winter or not. The Baldhead Mustard is an excellent way to add locally grown food into your diet, and you can grow it right in your own backyard. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care.